Rob Nooner. I'm the CEO and founder of Boost Oxygen.
My name is Matthew Saluka. I'm the e-commerce and digital growth director here at Boost Oxygen.
The oxygen was used by football players on the sidelines. The typical athlete couldn't get access to oxygen, which was kind of bizarre. So we brought it in for the sports market and quickly branched out to other verticals.
Boost Oxygen is a relatively new product category. It's something we had to create from scratch. And the product, a lot of people still aren't familiar with it.
Our messaging, and always has been, to ingratiate ourselves to the consumer, educate them as to what it is. Building up the trust that we actually have what we say we have in our canisters was very big.
TV advertising was something that Boost had considered previously. They were looking at it, but they weren't really sure how to kind of go about it. And TV is a very visual medium, so it allows us to kind of get the product in front of people so they can see it, show how it's being used, and it's something you can't really do on, let's say, radio or even on digital from a certain perspective.
The big thing with TV advertising is having an influencer like Kevin O'Leary. And Kevin is Mr. Wonderful, as you know, from Shark Tank. And we had a successful business at the time, and we were looking to grow, we were looking to get our name out. So we thought about it, and the risk was worth the reward, the potential reward. The website traffic 10x'd that night that it aired.
We started a 4-week pilot, and we kind of chose the channels that we thought might be successful based on our target audience. It was apparent pretty quickly, based on the results after the first week or two, that this was going to be a really successful thing. About 80% of our advertising goes to linear, 20% goes to streaming. On the linear side, we started there because we felt it connected better with our target audience. So we started with that, and we started seeing a lot of success right off the bat. And after 5 months, we introduced streaming retargeting. They showed an interest in a brand. It's a good way of hitting them with additional ads to try to get them to convert. We have since, and this is a more recent thing, started traditional streaming, where we're actually running streaming ads on different channels like Fox News and OAN Network. One thing I would say is, in our experience, it's a lot easier to see a spike when you're doing linear TV. So you'll see a spike on your site, you'll see a spike in sales. When you're doing streaming, it's a little, you don't see those types of spikes because they're hitting people one-to-one, whereas linear TV is hitting a lot of people at once. Why I think it's important, and I think it's good to have a mix, is we hit people with the linear ads, then they'll get hit with the streaming ads and the retargeting ads. It kind of works in tandem, and there's a lot higher chance that these people will convert. The thing that I think initially attracted us to Wonder Ads is the platform itself and the way that they took TV advertising and made it more of a way of measuring it, kind of like the way you would look at digital advertising. So if a spot is run and within 5 minutes somebody comes and visits a website and makes a sale, that's attributed to Tatari. It's easy to kind of see conversion in the value of what you're doing in that respect than just going out there blindly running ads.
It was originally thought like, hey, TV is just way too broad. You could be on the Super Bowl, and you could be on beIN Sports, and everything in between. But there are channels that have specific demographics and pretty loyal demographics. We get feedback both from the data level and also from reviews. Like, I saw you on this channel.
And we're looking at general feedback, people coming back to us, hey, we saw your ad.
It's interesting to see who's watching it and the demographics that are on each sort of network and how that plays into your long-term strategy.
Our COO, Mike Grice, says, rising tide raises all boats, right? That's been especially effective, I'd say, with TV advertising. It's been a great driver of our business. It's really reigniting growth for the company. It's affected our other digital marketing channels as well because, people see the TV ad, they go to Amazon, they get caught in funnel there, that we're hitting them with remarketing on Amazon. It's really helped improve everything overall. Tatari, like I said, they're a great partner. They brought a lot to the table. I think we just really scratched the surface.